Hello there, Leo. My name's Frankie, and I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. This reading's going to be for Leo for December of 2017. This whole year just flew by. It was a little crazy, Leo, but it sure went fast. That's for sure. Anyhow, I have an announcement to make. The prayer class is out there. Told you guys last month, but it's for basic structures of prayers for mediumship, for raising your vibration, and also for manifestation. And it's a 2.5 hour class. There's a video out there about it, and it's also on the website. And I'm going to make an announcement for my husband. I'm his advertising this month. I forgot to do it last month. Go to megatoysplace.com for all of your toy needs for Christmas or anything that you want to purchase from Amazon. It's an Amazon affiliate. So you can go over there and do that too. And we're going to have a little sale on the prayer class for December. And to everybody that's purchased it, thank you. I would really appreciate it. And so we're going to have a sale. It'll make a good Christmas gift too. It's going to be $20 for the month of December. So if you have a friend that's interested in getting into this kind of work or just into psychic or spiritual development, be very helpful for them for starting out. And what I've done for us that's my announcements anyhow. So it's 144 if anybody wants to mark that. And what I've done for us for the month is I've laid 4 cards like usual. We'll use the bottom card on the deck for the overall view of the month, and we'll pull angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully bring everything together for us. Now, I advise you to watch your moon sign and rising sign because it'll give you a bigger perspective for the month, and sometimes the sun sign just isn't it for the month. And I'm an empath, so I have a speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you, so now everybody out there that's a Leo, your name Frankie for the time of this reading. And I'm not an astrologer, so I looked up the astrology for us, and it's going to be in our 5th house. It's in Leo and the sun. There you go, Leo. We're doing really good, and that's all of your creative activities, entertainment, recreation, romantic attachments, our love life, educational matters, children, sports, vacations, speculation. We can all go play the lottery this month. There you go. That's like a good placement. And with these cards, I'm thinking, boy, we're right up in there. 5th house adventures, yes, that's our words. We have 5 words here. They're adventure, creativity, and expansiveness. Fits right with this 5th house. Us going out and being Leos and being our generally fun selves. But then we got the word surrender in there. And the other word is respect. And this looks like a really exciting month. We got, for the overall view here, the King of Cups. Now, what better excellent card could we get than that? It could be, these are general readings, so this could be someone coming into our life, like a new love relationship. It doesn't have to be generally male. It can be male or female because these are our general readings. But this dude, woman, whatever you want to call him, brings with him loyalty, trust, honesty, like the father figure. If it was a marriage partner and you were considering male or female, might be slightly older than us, or it could be your marriage partner. This brings with it, I think of the King of Cups as the father of the tarot, and the Queen of Cups as the mom. You know, the nurturing, loving, kind, gentle kind of mom, dad, whatever you want to say. And if it's not like a person, and the person could be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, this usually means water sign person. If it wasn't a person in our life, it would be a situation or even a job sequence which would require our creativity and our ability to expand, right? And when he shows up, she shows up. I hate having to say that, but when they show up in a reading, it means that expansion. It means more love in our lives, more excitement, more adventure, more creativity coming in. If it's not a person, this can also this next card here too. I'm going to pull that up right now, and it's the Ten of Cups, and that is the card of emotional security. It's like pretty exciting. I mean, not it is wealth. It doesn't necessarily mean wealth, just money, although all of us like money, right? But it can mean wealth of friendships, wealth of love in our life. Generally, it means with him combined together with it, and the next card, it means harmony within our relationships, harmony, balance. Money's good enough, funds are flowing in, life is generally good, it's harmonious, it's balanced, I don't know. When I see those two cards together, the first thing that comes to my mind is don't get involved in other people's problems this month, Leo. Surrender that, give it over to Source, do whatever it is you can to do that. Don't take risks that are going to come back and haunt your relationships. Leo, as a whole, are honest, loyal, very generous people, and they're very giving. You don't normally want to cross a Leo, because if they gave and gave and gave to you and you're, you know, spitting back in their face, it's not going to be the right thing to do. These two cards together are telling me that that's with that surrender word and with the word respect in there too. We're going to be required to be able to stand up for our rights. That is something that we should do this month. This we make us want to really pay attention if there's something we can do for our children or their affairs because of being fifth house stuff. You know, do they help us? Can we serve them? Is it serve them in an appropriate manner? Is what comes to mind, because a lot of times, because we're so generous and giving, we give inappropriately, and then perhaps our child thinks, well, Leo's going to give it to me, I don't have to work for it, or Leo's going to hand it over, why should I be bothered, you know. This also tells me, because everything's going good, still to pay attention. Pay attention, because we have that respect and surrender word in there. So I want to pay attention to my finances. Am I using them wisely? You know, maybe with this and this, some of us are going into a new marriage. This also, these two cards together can mean a old relationship finally taking on a new light, you know, or that expansive. Like everything was down in the dumps and bleh, and now things are starting to get better. It's looking up. We're not like fighting about things, you know. If this was in relationships, or maybe my friendships are going way better right now, and it's an overall feel good month is what I want to say. Overall feel good. If there's something I need to do, um, I need to step into my place. What did they say to us? Stand up for our rights, step into our place. Leos are leaders in all manners and forms. Even if we're just in our own house environment, we're the one that steps up, keeps things, you know, running, organized, moving through, you know, and of all things, trustworthy. Always, if I'm dealing with a Leo, remember these cards go in both ways because these are general readings. But for the forefront, Leo, if you have a Leo in your life, they're a friend for your life, as long as you use this Ten of Cups and you maintain harmony, you know. And I thought that was so exciting. It's in our house too, the fifth house, and that's fun, you know. fun, vacations, holidays. Maybe a lot of us are going away for the holidays. Oh yeah, and happy Thanksgiving and Merry Christmas too at the same time. By the time these go out, it'll be probably, I'm doing them at the beginning of the month, so it'll be Thanksgiving and then Christmas right after. So, because these are for December, so it could be that. A lot of us may be traveling home for the holidays, but we know, a lot of times you need to surrender the past with holiday stuff, and that word respect coming in and what they said to us about standing up for our rights, not getting involved in other people's problems or difficulties this month. A lot of times when we do go back into that family situation, we always want to think, oh, it's going to be better this year. And for some of us, it's not. So if we surrender that and if someone says something to us we don't like, we just say, well, I disagree with that. We're going to be peaceful Leos this month. But we'll stand up for our rights. We'll stand up, and say whatever we have to do. We'll take our position. Leos are great leaders. They do very well in positions of authority because they delegate and they ask. If they're on that honorable track, they ask, not tell what they want or need. They don't say, go do this. They say, would you? And that's a good way to be, because our next card here is the Two of Cups. And that's a wonderful card. Again, we have the cups, the emotion, the fifth house stuff, the fun, the vacation. This is partnership. It can be love relationships, but it can be partnerships in any manner that are creative, like our word, expansive, they're adventurous, they're loving, they care about each other. That I call this the Mutual Admiration Society card. Oh, you're just so great, you're so great, you're so great. No, it's you, that kind of deal. Where we're standing up, if it's in our primary relationship, this is going to be an excellent month. All ways around. We have the 10 there. That's the, like the ultimate best emotional card to have in the deck. Wealth of emotions that are good. They're good emotions. It's upright. I think when the 10 of Cups is turned on its head, it could be a little devastating. But actually, they're not showing me it like that. I think that with this, combined with it, it means our friendships probably this month and our family relationships, our partnerships, everything around that is harmonious, balanced, loving, peaceful. If we needed help, this card is the person that would come right out of the woodwork and help us with that kind energy. This is the King of Cups stands with his subjects, right? Not above them. So it's side by side, good relationships all around. But I'm saying it in this way because we have that surrender word in there. And surrender to me means wave the white flag. We've cried all the tears, wave the white flag, say, I give it up. I'm going to be the one that is at peace. And I feel like that because I think last month was a little rocky for everybody. I think this month is bringing more of that harmony and balance back in. And it is going to be the Christmas season also, and Thanksgiving for me while I'm doing this. But it would be Thanksgiving too. But here's our next card, the Four of Swords. And that's not a bad card in and of itself. It is rest and respite. So it's something that we need. Maybe last month was a little troublesome with partnerships or relationships in general, and that push, it feels like maybe a lot of us had that push and pull stuff going on. So that's why I'm saying don't get involved with other people's problems. Why they're telling me that? In this shows that we need a timeout and a break. Now, it could be that Thanksgiving was hectic with all the family there and all that kind of stuff, and maybe that's part of it, or, but we need time to, usually, this comes after the Three of Swords, which is usually the, heartbreak, betrayal, all this other kind of crap. But we need that rest. So it might be that we were the one cooking and cleaning and doing all the work for all these holiday things, and we just need to stop. It's like, okay, surrender, wave the right white flag, or where's a respect for the fact that I cooked all that dinner? I'm the one that had to put all those dishes away afterwards, and I'm going in and take a nap or something like that. A lot of times with this card, we're just overwrought and maybe work too hard, maybe at work too hard. Perhaps this is a spouse that we truly love and all of his relatives came home and yeah, it was fun and happy and laughing and all this joy and celebration and everything like that. But now I'm wore out. This card says take the phone off the hook, lay down in the corner, take a moment, go within, and take a deep breath, Leo. We've been on the go and on the run, and it's saying it's time to stop. But it also I don't want to waste any money this month. Like, I don't want to screw up financially, like waste money. I don't know how quite to say that. Do things that are, oh, I saw this really extravagant, big, giant gift I'm going to get for my kid or for my friend or something. I want to think about it. Is it worth it? Those kind, is it worth it? Am I doing it because it's something I really want to do? That's how this month feels. Do I really want to do this? Like, if I'm going to give it, does it make me feel good in my heart, or am I just doing it? There's something about that in there. It's going to be important. Am I just doing it to do it, or do I want to? Even the way Spirit's saying it through me shows me a lot. Do I want to do this because it makes me feel good and I know it's appreciated, right? So that word too, appreciated. Us Leos like to be appreciated. We really like it. We command respect. If we're in our right minds, we'll command respect, but appreciation too. But the end result is, we have the Eight of Pentacles here. And when I look at this card and feel it, it's like money's good, right? Some of us may be, our creativity or perfecting a skill. Some of us could be getting new education with this card or adding to a skill that we already have, but we are perfecting it, and because of it, money will be good. So even if I was invested in the stock market, I'd be making the right decisions, right choices of where I'm putting my money, right? Keeping my eye on my money. If it's a new job, it would give me more money, okay? So I want you to think about that too. Some of us may, because we're demanding respect, we may make career changes, go on an adventure with a new job, and create more harmonious relationships or partnerships. The King of Cups and the Ten of Cups together with that Two of Cups could mean we're taking on a new business partner. Maybe we have to learn a different job or different thing, or add to, maybe go take a class or something in order to perfect this. But because of this card, funds are going well too, okay? So we're expanding financially wise, relationship wise. Things are going good. If some of us are getting married, we know we're marrying someone that's really a good partner for us, and that word adventure in there just excites me, for us Leos. I'm like, wow, adventure too, and being in the fifth house, everything fun. So Keep your eyes on the prize, Leo. That's what they're saying to me. Keep our eyes on the prize. Take the rest when we need it, because we want to make sure our health goes together, and that we can appreciate. If we're down in the dumps or wore out, right? How are we going to appreciate all these good things, or even like renewed, you know, love with maybe people we haven't seen for a long time, with the King of Cups coming in here, renewed, maybe my my partner and I were separated because they had to work a lot, or we had to work a lot, um, and now there's a rest time. Be sure that we spend that time with the right people to build those relationships this month. I think that's going to be really important. And do the things like it's Christmas time and Thanksgiving and families and all that other junk for those of us that celebrate that. I'm here in the States. So if we know that this person wants something, and it's expensive, but if it makes me feel good and I know it'll make them feel good, do it like that, but don't just do it. I don't know why they're telling us that. I think because the word respect and what they keep saying about appreciation. We're Leos, we want to be appreciated, okay? I don't know if that makes sense, but hey, they said I'm right. There you go. There's something going on here, and it's pretty exciting, you know. Speak up for ourselves. If it's a leadership we need to take, and we need to use our authority and leadership, we'll do that too. Um, the way it's being spoken to me is a lot of us Leos will step up to the plate, step forward. And the one thing I know is if you have a Leo as a friend, anybody who's cross watching here, if you have one as a friend, keep them. Yeah, because they have very good advice. They can give wise counsel about just about anything when they're all together. And whoops, I'm losing my card here. All together, and they don't want us to do things too crazy, but to do it if we want it, right? If we want to and it makes us feel good, then we're going to give it. Don't do stand up for ourselves and take that position. I think a lot of us are going to be called to do that, and we're good at that because we command and actually demand respect as a Leo, and we're getting guided along these lines, and our angel card is trustworthy guidance. That it makes sense with this reading. So if I made a decision like about a marriage or a new job or a new partnership, I know it's going to work out, be a wonderful adventure, expand my creativity. It's going to be a good month, I think. The only, what do I want to say, caveat, is that how you say that word, is that Four of Swords. Watch the energy level. Make sure it's maintained so we can enjoy this, whatever's happening. If the energy's down, if you're sick with a cold, if we're, got the flu or this or that, you can't really appreciate all of the good things, right? So I'm going to say it like that. It says, our card is trustworthy guidance. It says you've received a wonderful idea. I think that's at 8 of Pentacles. Some of us are going to be making some money, and they said 5th house was speculation too, Leo. I'll meet y'all in Vegas. There you go. You received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. This idea is real and it's trustworthy. Can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything that you need that's related to this idea. This is trustworthy. This King of Cups, that's his big word, should be over top of his head. Trustworthy. that card goes right along with it. Let's see what the rest of it means here. Whoop. No, I didn't. It's pretty bad when you have to say A, B, C, D while you're going through these because they're in alphabetical order. It says, the angels gave you this card because they want you to believe in your ideas, which are answers to your prayers, and you can trust them. You'll be supported as you move forward to put your ideas into action as long as you check with your angels regularly for continued guidance. If you ever feel vulnerable, ask your angels to reassure you with emotional, spiritual, and material comfort. I think that vulnerability is what they're saying to me, Spirit, about being able to stand up for our rights. We can do that diplomatically. We can do it peacefully without causing a big commotion, but still step into our leadership, our authority like that at the same time. The additional, and get the respect. They just made me go back there and look at that respect. It says additional meanings are, don't worry about the details, they'll take care of themselves. As you go along, go for it. Your idea is valid and divinely inspired. You're safe to make the changes and move forward. Wow, Leo, I think we're going to maybe enjoy these holidays as long as we take that little rest and respite. Turn off the phone, close the blinds, shut and lock the front door, go into the hideaway, even if it's for 10 minutes. If that's all we're allotted, do it. Well, Leo, that's our reading for December. I want to tell you all, thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes, and for your subscribes. I want to tell you, when I started the website and that Spirit told me to do it, I thought, okay, and I did these little YouTube videos. I thought maybe 5 people will see them. And I made over 10,000 subscribers. My husband just told me this 2 days ago. I want to tell you all, thank you. I am so floored. I don't even know what to say. That probably doesn't seem like a big thing in the scheme of YouTube world, but I'm myself am literally floored. So thank you very much, and thank you for. I'm glad that there's so many of you that watch and appreciate it. And I want to thank you all for your comments. I really, really appreciate them, and I read each and every single one of them. And I can't get a lot of time to write y'all back, but I want you to know that I read them all. And for anybody that wants to know more about me, or if you want to know more about the prayer class and the sale, there's a little YouTube video on here, and it's over at the website, which is in the About section. Anybody that wants to know more about me, period, it's all over there. And if you want to schedule an appointment with me, everything is at the website to be able to do that. And everybody I've met through doing these YouTube videos, and to all of you I've met through 28 years doing readings, I want to tell you all was an honor and a privilege to have served you, each and every one of you. I have a very good job, and hopefully I'll see you back here, Leo, next year. Bye-bye.